Hello, my name is Andrea Hartranft, and I'm the librarian embedded in your Science 100 class. I wanted to share with you how to find a primary research article for your assignment. To begin, we are on your class guide for the Science 100 class. In order to locate and use primary sources, you'll notice that we have different steps over here on the left-hand side. Where we want to focus on is going to the locating and using primary sources. When I click on that, it gives you a pretty thorough description of what primary and secondary sources are. I want to highlight a good rule of thumb for you. If the author is not the person who did the research, then that research is considered secondary. So after you've viewed the YouTube video, you're going to come down here to use some of our library databases. Here we have highlighted Science Direct, JSTOR Arts and Sciences, and Science and Technology. These are just a handful of databases that are available to you, but they should be able to get the information that you need for your topic. First, I'm going to show you Science Direct. In this database, it's going to search for both journals and books. So you're going to want to be aware of where this information is coming from. You're going to specifically be looking for a journal article. So I'm just doing a very broad search right now just to show you an example. You can also refine your search results over on the left-hand side. But for the video today, I just want to highlight finding a primary article. You'll notice with Science Direct, it will let you know right at the top if it's a research article versus something that might be considered a review article. A review article serves its purpose, but what you're going to specifically be looking for is a research article, and I will make sure to point out the difference for both of these. So let's go into this research article. Science Direct is really helpful in laying out what components are in this article. So if you look over on the left-hand side, you'll notice that it has an outline. When we're looking at research studies, there's typically going to be a certain structure that is followed. You're typically going to have an abstract, which you can see up here at the top of this page. Then you'll notice that there is an introduction. An introduction is going to provide you with information about this topic and other research that individuals have done. Make sure you find a methods section. The methods section is key. You will not have a primary research article without a methodology section or the way that they set their experiment up. The methods section lets you know how those researchers conducted this experiment. And if you look again over at the left, you'll see that there are many different sections within this article. At the end, there's usually a discussion or results, and typically a conclusion as well. So let's go back. I want to share with you a review article. These contain really great information, but we are specifically looking for a primary research article. You'll see over on the left again, this has an abstract, we have an introduction, and there are different sections within this outline, but you'll notice that there's no method or methodology section for you. So this would not be considered a primary article. Usually review articles are talking about research that's already been conducted by other researchers. So I'm going to go back into the class guide, and I just want to share with you one more database because Science Direct is set up a little differently. If you go into Science and Technology through ProQuest, you'll notice that we get a lot of results. The first result is a trade journal. and that as is the second. And you will not find a primary research article in a trade journal. So the one thing you'll want to make sure you do is go over here on the left, and under source type, you're going to select scholarly journals. Now, this is not a guarantee that these are research articles. Again, it could be research articles. It could also have those review articles that I just shared with you in Science Direct. And so it's up to you to look a little more deeply into whether it's a research article or a review article. Another interesting piece that we have through ProQuest is it lets you know how many times an article has been cited. This can be really key in helping you determine if it is original research. So if we go ahead and click on this, it takes us right into the full text of the article. But you'll notice on the left-hand side, it doesn't have the sections broken out for you. If we scroll down, there's the introduction. That's very typical in these types of articles. This one has an aim of this study. And then in number 3, we have the research methodology. So again, it's kind of similar terms, but it's letting you know how they actually conducted this experiment. That way, if anybody wants to replicate this study, they're able to do so by following the methodology. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Thank you.